This video covers how to get solar system data by doing a WISE catalog search from the catalog search page. Click on catalogs and then you're in WISE, NeoWISE. Select. By default, you're dropped into an all-WISE search, but remember that all-WISE doesn't have individual exposures, which is what we need for a solar system search. Since NeoWISE reactivation is the newest data, we'll do that. We'll come back and do a search on known solar system object possible association list in a minute, but for now, let's do the single exposure table. Select. Now, by default, it comes up with a variety of choices. Since what we want to do is a moving object search, let's pick that. We can choose to search on asteroids or comets. This is an asteroid. Let's search on the asteroid named Victoria. Then run query. It took almost a minute to come back because it was searching through the entire NeoWISE reactivation database, but it found 257 epochs. The image that's here is the calculated track, and the red is the images that it found. Here it plotted RA and DEC because it was a safe bet that it was going to be able to find RA and DEC in any given catalog. Let's change what it plotted. Instead of RA, let's do MJD, and then instead of declination, let's do W1M Pro. And then let's reverse the y-axis so that brighter is at the top. There's the light curve in WISE 1 for this asteroid. Down here are the individual epochs, the individual photometry that it found, and I can click on the diskette icon to save it in any of a variety of formats. This is just another representation of the points that it found on the sky. Now, the other way to search is to go back to using one of the other catalogs, the known solar system object possible association list. If we go here, we want to do an all sky search. We can go down here now and type in object ID like Victoria. What this is going to do is go through the list of objects that were known at the time of the last NeoWISE pipeline processing. It's going to look for all instances of a name that involved Victoria. And it found considerably more epochs. What's going on? Well, it found all sorts of different apparitions of all sorts of different kinds of Victorias, not just the 12 Victoria that we cared about. So that's what we're going to have to filter out. Let's see if we can get just the 12 Victoria. Now we have just the 12 Victoria apparitions, and there's 262 in this known solar system object catalog. So this catalog, the pipeline knew about the asteroid Victoria when it processed these data, and these are the apparitions that the pipeline decided were possibly tied to the asteroid Victoria. So there are some important caveats. The asteroid was known at the time of data processing. The pipeline recognized its location, detected the object, and tied it together. Those are all some really important caveats. If you have an object that was discovered since the time of data processing, it's not going to be in this catalog at all. If you have an object that's too faint to be detected, the pipeline might not be able to pick it up. But if your object is known and it's bright enough, this is a really good place to start. Another important caveat, though, is that there's a different one of these known solar system object catalogs that are delivered separately for all of these data deliveries. And so you have to check each one of these known solar system object catalogs separately because they're produced separately. But it is a really good place to start if you have an object that's already known.